welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. We just got an update about 30 minutes ago about who the new hero is going to be, and as many of you guessed, it is going to be Cascade. So Cascade is a hero that is currently in Hero Wars Alliance, the other version of Hero Wars that is on mobile. And now he is coming over to Hero Wars Dominion Era. So let's go ahead, take a look at him, and see if he is going to be useful. Once the waters of a raging river cast a young titan upon the shore. A fisherman found the child and raised him as his own. He called the boy Cascade. With each day spent among humans, Cascade drifted further from his titanic nature, yet his growing power constantly reminded him of his origins. One day, Cascade will have to choose what to be, a human or a titan. He is a mage, middle line, and intelligence. I don't know exactly where he'll stand in the middle line compared to other middle line heroes, but it is good to know that he is a mage. His artifacts are going to be Claw of the River Spirits, magic attack, always solid. Manuscript of the Void, magic attack plus penetration, and Ring of Intelligence. So, whatever are his abilities or his skills? Number 1, Hydrokinesis. When activated, summons a powerful downpour that deals magic damage every second to enemies for 6 seconds. Now this is the key. During the rain, enemies receive less healing and cannot be resurrected. That is big. That's really big. You think of these magic teams that are hard to deal with against, like Rufus, right? Rufus will not be able to be resurrected. If you're doing a manual attack right here, and you summon this right before Rufus is about to die, boom, Rufus is not going to be able to be resurrected during this. He will actually die versus a completely magic attack team. This is going to eliminate Rufus as a good defensive tank, in my opinion. So very big news. Other heroes like Astaroth, like Kiara, if that rain is happening during that time, they will not be able to be resurrected again. That is going to weaken both of those as well. They'll also receive less healing, which is a little bit of Aurora's benefit, but overall, depending on how much damage this does, this looks like a very good ultimate ability. A very good ultimate ability. And I think if you are planning still on using Rufus or have him, now that this is going to be coming into the meta, I've always gone back and forth whether you should be upgrading his magic defense anyway. This makes me believe you absolutely should, because this hero is going to be doing magic damage, so if you're going to try to get him to survive a little bit longer, you want to make sure that you have that magic defense on Rufus. But I think this is going to eliminate him pretty much as a defensive hero. Tidal Wave. The hero transforms into an unstoppable wave that surges through enemies, dealing magic damage and scattering enemies in random directions, just causing a lot of confusion among the lines. And so my assumption is that you'll see him on your, let's say this is my team, this is the opposing team. You'll see him go back and then kind of come back through. With the Refluence, which is the third ability, when returning during Tidal Wave, which means he will return, the hero war applies the water effect mark to enemies for 5 seconds. Whenever a marked enemy takes magic damage, they suffer additional magic damage. So we just learned about Krista's new abilities to apply water marks, and those are not going to be able to be taken off. So this is now going to be an additional hero that is going to be giving these water marks. So that combination with him and Krista could be pretty good. I'm even thinking about using him in like the Orion Augustus teams. Now, like, those will just be dealing potentially even more damage. So it's pretty exciting to think of his possibilities. I think there's going to be a lot more teams that he's going to use, and teams that you're now going to be able to counter because of Cascade. Then lastly, Cascade empowers allied heroes whose primary attribute is intelligence. Basic attacks of empowered heroes deal magic damage. The amount of damage depends on their magic attack stat. So he is just really trying to power up magic damage healers. Not healers, but heroes. So all of this is designed to just boost up like magic damage across teams. You can see here, like, this Claws of the River Spirits also helps with magic attack. I can see him being pretty solid in a lot of different cases. He's absolutely a hero I'm going to be leveling up right away. I don't see him being bad. With this ability, I do not see him being bad. It is a little bit like a... It feels a little bit like a like magic damage, like a Heidi ability, like dealing magic damage. Except for Heidi, it's pure damage. But if we're thinking like if you use Augustus with him and reduce that magic attack, and maybe even Krista, then like that can be just dealing pure damage every 6 seconds, very much like Heidi. And then they'll receive less healing and cannot be resurrected. I love this ability. It's going to be change the game. I think it's going to be very powerful. So this is absolutely a hero that I'm going to be leveling up. I am very excited to get him into testing whenever he does officially come out. Now that they've released this, my best guess is he'll probably have a release not next week, but you'll be able to pre-order him next week, but the week after. So let's go ahead and go to Hero Wars Guide real quick. And my best guess is not next week. So if we're talking the end of this week, I believe is like on the 14th, probably close to like right here is what I would be guessing. Maybe the 20th, 21st, something like that is whenever you're going to be seeing the new hero released. So exciting news. Let me know your thoughts on what you think he could be. If he's going to be good, if he's going to be bad, if you're planning on building him up. But yeah, exciting time to jump in with a new hero. Thanks so much for watching.